Hello, my name is Sister Maria Carlos and I belong to the Congregation of Esclavas de la Inmaculada Niña. We honor Our Lady when she was a baby. We've been here in the Archdiocese for the past 40 years. We have another community in Casper, Wyoming. We do parish work, catechesis, and evangelization. And our main ministry in the congregation is education. We are in an international congregation, so we have schools in Spain, Mexico, South America, and Central America. And today we're going to be reading and talking about the Gospel of St. Matthew. The Pharisees went off and plotted how they might entrap Jesus in speech. They sent their disciples to him with a horror and saying, "Teacher, we know that you are a truthful man, and that you teach the way of God in accordance to the truth, and that you are not concerned with anyone's opinion, for you do not regard a person's status. Tell us then, what is your opinion? It is lawful to pay the census taxes to the Caesar or not?" Knowing their malice, Jesus said, "Why are you testing me, you hypocrites? Show me the coin that pays the census tax." Then they hand him the Roman coin. He said to them, "Whose image is this, and whose inscription?" They reply, "Caesar's." At that he said to them, "Then repay to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God." The reflection on this gospel, I would say that it takes us back to the beginning of the creation. God created everything, but the last day he created man in his image. And when I say man, he created men and women in his image. In this sense, we have to remember who we are. We belong to this family that is God's family. He created all of us, regardless of the color, the language, the culture, in his image. And like a family, we should be respecting and honoring everyone. In my family, we are 7. Some are married, some are not. I am the only one from my family who is a nun. And at the beginning, not everybody agreed when I went into my formation. Not even my father. But that doesn't mean that I left or I forgot about my calling. My vocation is this. My call is this. Regardless of if my sisters and my brothers understand it or not. And I have another sister who did not marry, and she doesn't want to be a nun. So as you can understand, in one family, we have different ways of living our vocation. But we all belong to the society that we live in. We are here. We have a responsibility with the government. Our responsibility is to pay our dues, to pay what it should be, our taxes. In this sense, paying our taxes is what belongs to Caesar. And I'm understanding that we belong to a family, that we were created in God's image. Regardless of the culture, the language, or the color, we are created in God's image. If we could understand and at least try to understand this concept, there would be less conflicts in the society. Why do we have so much division in the society? Why we think that the whites are better than browns or whatever? Because we have not understand the concept, the truth of who we are. We are created in God's image. And He did not say whites or browns or whatever. He said, let's create man in our image. And in that sense, we are God's children. It is important for us to understand this concept, this truth, that we belong to God. That we all belong to God. And nobody's better than anybody. We are equal in His eyes. We speak the same language. And the language should be the language of love and understanding and compassion. So my invitation to you today is to really understand that we are called to make a difference in our society and be responsible with our government, and at the same time be responsible with our inner call, that is to be sons and daughters of God, and to welcome everybody, because all of us have the dignity of daughters and sons of our God. Thank you, and I hope this reflection helps you to make the decision. If you are going to be a politician, be a good politician. If you're going to be a priest, be a good priest. If you're going to be a nun, be a good nun. We are called to be the best of ourselves. So, thank you, and God bless you.